You are watching NetSoft IT Academy. 905-812-2923. info@netsoftatacademy.com. www.netsoftatacademy.com.
Hey there, and welcome to the first video in our Microsoft Teams Beginner Series. Whether you are brand new to Teams or just curious about how it all works together, you are in the right place. In this video, we are going to cover what Microsoft Teams is, how it stacks up against other tools, and a quick look at its main features. And we will also walk through the interface together. So let's dive in. Now, what is Microsoft Teams? Well, at its core, Microsoft Teams is just a communication and collaboration platform from Microsoft. It pulls together chat functionality, video meeting functionality, file sharing, and even team organization, all in one place. People use it in all kinds of ways, by the way. Businesses use it to run projects and hold meetings with many attendees. Schools use it for remote learning and sharing assignments with the students. And even the freelancers or nonprofit use, it can be very beneficial for that. Now, since Teams is a part of the bigger umbrella that is Microsoft 365, it works smoothly with other apps like Word, Excel, PowerPoint, Outlook, OneDrive, and many other Microsoft 365 cloud services. So if you're already using those tools and you have the license, well, you have Teams as well. Now, how does Teams compare to other tools? Yes, there are many more tools for collaboration and for chat. Well, here you might wonder that is Teams really different from something like Zoom meetings or Slack? Well, yes. Here's the quick comparison. Well, when we talk about Zoom, that is great for video calls. But that's pretty much it. It doesn't handle chat or file collaboration very well. Yes, you can still use Zoom for that, but hey, its main objective is to give you good video call collaboration. And when we talk about Slack, well, Slack is strong in chat functionality. And it has some video and file features as well, but you often need extra apps to make it work smoothly together. Now, when we talk about Teams, well, Teams does chat, video call, file collaboration, and it integrates directly with Office apps, all in one place. That's the biggest advantage. It is actually a part of a bigger ecosystem that is M365. So, if you're already in the Microsoft ecosystem, Teams will give you a bigger benefit compared to any other tool. Now, what can you actually do in Teams? So let me break down some of the functionality. These are the major functionality, by the way. The first one is, of course, chat. Here you can message people one-to-one, or you can also create a chat group. You're also allowed to format your text, format your document, send emojis, share file in the chat, all together. Then, let's say you're working for a company and the company runs multiple projects, which must stay, let's say, secret. Then you can create your own private teams and channels. This is where you organize conversation and file by topic or department or that secret project. Then you can create meetings. Well, yes, you can create a meeting and invite people immediately, or you can also create future meetings and send them invitations. Now, whether you schedule a meeting for the future or you just straight away start a meeting and invite people, Teams makes sure to give you a very user-friendly dashboard for that. And then you have files. Here you can share and also co-edit Word, Excel, and PowerPoint, and any other document you have. Now, this co-editing is actually a great feature. And how about integrating other applications? Yes, here you can add tools like Planner, Forms, OneNote right inside Teams to make it even more powerful. Basically, instead of bouncing between multiple apps here and there, every important app will be right in front of you. Now, you can also add, let's say, YouTube inside your channel. So when all your attendees are working on a collaborative project, well, every tool you introduce, everyone can use it. Now, let me give you a quick overview of how Team is actually laid out. Well, when you open Team, on the left-hand side, you will see a sidebar with several key sections. On top, there will be a option called Activity. Well, this shows recent mentions or updates in your channels or your chats. Then after that, you will have Chat, where you where you directly communicate with a person or you communicate within a group. Then under that, you will see Teams. This is your workspace and the channels within them. Then you will see Calendar. Well, this syncs with your Outlook, so you can manage meetings in one place. Then after Calendar, you will see Files. Well, this shows your recent files across all your teams and chats. And if you want to explore more tools, there's an App button. If you click on it, it will open the marketplace offered by Microsoft and all the applications there. Then you can just pick and choose. Now, one of the best things about Teams is that it works pretty much anywhere. Yes, you can use it on your desktop. Well, whether you have Windows or a Mac computer, let's say MacBook, or even a Mac PC, you can use it there because the client is available, it is up to date. You just have to download it and install it. Let's say you don't want to install the actual application. Then you just need a web browser and internet connection because you can open Teams on web browser. Some functionality will be limited, but most of the major features will be there. Then how about your phone or tablets? Well, Teams is actually available on both Android and iPhone, the two major platforms. One more point. Everything stays in sync as well. So you can start a chat on your computer and then pick it up on the go on your phone without missing a beat. So let's do a super quick walkthrough of what it's like to use Teams. All right, now let's look at the Teams interface. But before that, let me show you the licenses you need. Now, I said licenses. Basically, you need a license which have Teams as a service in it. Now, there are so many licenses provided by Microsoft. If I go to my M365 Admin Center and then go to your product, and let's click on Add More Products. And you will see, if I go to All Products, that there are so many types of licenses. Now, in these license bundles, you may get Teams as a service, or you may not. So in any license bundle, if you have Teams there, and you have your name assigned to it, name means your user principal name, your credential assigned to it, then you will be able to use Teams. Now, in most cases, you don't have to worry about licenses because your organization will already purchase license and assign it to you. But in case you are the admin and you want to deploy Teams in your environment, well, then you have to figure out which license you will use and then assign it to all the valid users. Now, in my case, I do have the license, so I can open Teams now. When you open Teams, you will see this dashboard. Now, it might go directly to chat or calendar or activities. It all depends that what was open last when you closed it. So on the left-hand side, you will see these options on the blade. The first one is activity, which will show you the current activities you're involved in. Then you have the most used tab, that is chat. This is where you will see all your teams, chat, and even channels. Well, chat simply means when you are texting someone. Now, it can be one-to-one, or you can also create a group if you want. Now, what are channels then? Well, apart from chat, where you talk with someone one-to-one, channels are created more for a common goal or common project. Let's say your team or your organization is working on a project to develop a software. Well, you can create a channel dedicated for that project, and everyone can collaborate with you. You can share your files, your data with everyone. Then you have calendar, where you can see all the upcoming events and you can manage it properly. Now, the calendar can be put into multiple layouts. For example, if you want to see the day-wise description, where you get all the hours here, which you can manage pretty well, and you can put all your activities here. Then you have your work week, then week, and even a month-wise calendar. Well, if you want to just focus on, let's say, appointments, you can also filter it out. Plus, if you want to start a meeting, you can start a meeting by yourself and then invite or share the link to all the other members you want to invite. Then you have calls. This is where you will see the call history, as well as you can make a call to your team member. Plus, you can also do a group call if you want. Then you have OneDrive attachment. Well, OneDrive and Team are totally separate services, but Team, OneDrive, and all the other 365 services or applications are well integrated. So let's say you have some files you want to share, or you want to check your file structure. Well, you don't have to open OneDrive separately. It is integrated right away. You just click on it, and here you can see all the files in your OneDrive. And then you have Copilot. Just like any other AI assistant, like ChatGPT, you have Copilot here from Microsoft. This is where you can ask any question you have, and Copilot will give you valid answers. Now remember, you might not get the exact answer you're looking for. It all depends on the prompt you set. So you have to ask the question properly if you want a proper answer. Then the admin. Well, this tab you will see only if you are the administrator or you have the privilege of an administrator. Otherwise, you will not see this tab. From here, I, as an administrator, can manage the roles and permission. I can add users, I can create teams, I can also manage the subscription and settings for meeting, messages, files, and even webinars. Plus, if I'm not able to solve any ticket or I'm having problem with team interface, I can also go to support to connect with Microsoft and get some assistance. Now, that's not the end. If you go here, you will see other application, which is again in Microsoft 365 umbrella, which you can use. If you don't find your application here, well, you can add it from Microsoft Store. And Microsoft do have many applications catering towards multiple categories, whether it is education, productivity, project management, utilities, and much more. Now remember, some of these services might be paid. So you have to pay for it via your subscription. So that was a quick overview of chat dashboard. Right now, we are not digging deep into the settings and how to configure the theme and rest of the services. It was just a walk around of the dashboard. And that's your quick overview of Microsoft Teams, what it is, what it does, and why it is so useful. Well, in the next video, we will show you how to create and manage teams and channels. So you can start setting up your own workspace in your own organization. Well, if this video helped you, feel free to like it, subscribe to our channel, and drop any question you have in the comment section. I will see you in the next video. Until then, take care.
Thank you for watching NetSoft IT Academy. 905-812-2923. info@netsoftatacademy.com. www.netsoftatacademy.com.